Welcome to the Ange TV show. If you click this video, it's probably because there's breaking news, or you're tuning in for my daily briefing. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There's 3 ways you can support the Ange TV show. Visit our merch store at the Ange TV show on Teespring and purchase merch now. Or you could send a super chat. And finally, you could become a member of this glorious channel by hitting the join button at the bottom of the video. Alright guys, enjoy the show. What's up guys? We are live! Welcome to the Ange TV show, guys. We have a special guest today, guys. The Dirty Four is in the building. What's up? Melanie's in the building. Jess Sorrell, one of our members, is definitely here. Guys, thank you for supporting the Ange TV show. Anybody who's here that's a supporter of Pamela, thank you for coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Guys, with all the negativity going on in the world, I thought, our next guest should be somebody to spread a bit of light and positive vibes and something to help us out of this lockdown. You know what I mean? Like a ray of sunshine. That's probably the best way I could explain it. So guys, I am bringing on our guest tonight. Very happy to have her. She's the host of Kind Time, guys. Drum roll, please. Pamela Pagano. What's up, Pamela? How are you, Pamela?
I am wonderful. Thank you for the beautiful introduction. I am so happy to be here. Thank you.
No problem. We are all so happy to see you. Like I said, it's a fresh wave of positivity. I love the background, Pamela. By the way, I told you backstage and I'm saying it again. Love the background. I love the neon lights, the Kind Time in the back. Wow, Pamela, seriously. The Unboxing Mama is also here, and Skyflame. How are you guys? Guys, if you have any questions, I'm telling you straight up forward, if you have any questions for Pamela, feel free to leave your questions. Pamela will definitely answer them for you. So guys, it is Pamela's first time on the show. So Pamela, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the viewers, excuse me.
Oh my, okay. So thank you so much for having me again, Ange.
No problem.
And well, the first time. But so who am I? I'm Pamela Pagano, and I am the host and founder of Kind Time, which is an online series where I interview people who are sharing kindness with the world. And what else about me? I'm also a global correspondent for Some Good News.
Right.
I've interned at Entertainment Tonight Canada and Global News Montreal, and I'm currently a journalism student at Concordia University.
Exactly. What a great intro, Pamela. Listen, Pamela, what is your education background?
So I graduated from communications at Dawson College, and from there I went to the journalism program at Concordia, where I also am minoring in sociology. It's my last semester, so I'm so excited. That program has taught me everything I know about journalism. I loved it, still love it. And I'm just really excited to get that diploma because it's been such a long journey,
Yeah.
But it's like the time has come. So my last 5 classes this semester is like giving my all, and that's it.
Exactly. Well, good for you, Pamela. Like I said, guys, education. Go to school or you'll end up like me. No, I'm joking. I did go to school. So, look, I ended up pretty okay.
You're wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Pamela. Seriously, that warms the heart. Agree to Disagree show is also here. You were on the Agree to Disagree show, Pamela. How was your experience on the Agree to Disagree show?
So much fun. Honestly, I was actually thinking about this as I was, hello guys, big hello to Pamela. Oh, you guys. Oh, seriously, even his wife was so sweet. Oh my goodness.
Really?
We were like all talking, so nice. And just, I find like this experience that I've been having because of Kind Time. Like, I'm so grateful and thankful because of Kind Time, because of the people I've interviewed, like it's
Yeah.
not even about me kind time at all.
Exactly.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's about the wonderful souls that are sharing kindness with the world. And because of them, because of the questions I ask them, I get to be continuing to share their story on other platforms such as
Exactly.
and the Agree to Disagree show and other podcasts here in Montreal and beyond. And it's just like, wow, I would have never had that opportunity.
I know it's crazy. Eh? Like a year ago, would have never thought this would be possible. I probably wouldn't know you if it wasn't for the pandemic, right, Pamela? Like it's just because I started because of the pandemic, like that, you know. And it's about to be a year, March 14th. It's going to be a year. Sabrina's in the building. She says, "Pammy, we love you." So Pamela, listen, you're a journalist, correct?
Yes, well, I'm
That's
almost,
your expertise, right?
yeah, almost graduating. So
Okay, so how did it all start? Your love for journalism, like how did you just wake up one day and say I want to be a journalist?
no, see, that is a great question. So basically, what a journey that was, Ange. I was in high school and I changed high school because I was attending a school that was mostly focused on mathematics and science, which I loved. I was telling
Okay.
someone today actually that I wanted to be an astronaut at one point. But then that changed because
Yeah.
I really wanted to express my love for arts and all of that. And so I changed school, and that's when I started like realizing, oh, I love communicating with people. I love making people smile and hearing their stories and
Yeah.
sharing their stories. And so that's
Awesome.
where journalism came about.
Okay. Okay. Now I heard through the grapevine weed. No, I'm joking. I actually saw that you had a ET Canada. You were on ET Canada, right?
I wasn't on ET Canada.
But
That's
you were doing a stage for ET Canada.
yes,
So how was that stage? Because I'm sure that was like a defining moment in your career for sure. Like, how was your stage at ET Canada, Pamela?
that was unbelievable. I just words cannot even describe. Like there are days where seriously, Angelo, I just am like something reminds me of my time in Toronto because it was in Toronto, so I had
Yeah.
to leave Montreal for 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
I lived with a beautiful family there who has become my family. I love them
Wow.
with my heart, and just being there was a dream come true because ever since I was a little girl,
Uh-huh.
Entertainment Canada would always be on my TV. I
Yeah.
would watch it and I'd be like,
Yeah.
wow, one day I want to do that. And so I was there interning, doing the cameras, and they were teaching me how they do the show. And I was just like, this.
Unbelievable. That's just a magical experience for sure.
Yeah, and they were all so, so nice. What a beautiful team. Beautiful team. Yeah.
Wow. Listen, Pamela, you're doing journalism in Montreal, right? Like you experienced it with your stage. But if you were to pick a city in the world to do journalism, where would it be, Pamela?
That's a great, great, great question, Angela. I've never been asked that. Okay. So this actually has different factors because for me, where I would do journalism is where the opportunity presents itself. So
Okay.
I would do journalism in any part of the world, depending on what the opportunity is. So
Yeah.
I love good news, right? So if there would be a job that entails me doing that, then I
Mhm.
would love to travel there and do that, you know? But if I end up being a reporter for hardcore news, which is such, oh my gosh, so much work, is so much talent,
I can imagine. Yeah.
it's so amazing. And if I would end up doing that, I would also love that. And it depends, like I said, where the opportunity
Depends where the wind blows, right?
exactly.
So we have a question because there's questions coming in. Let's start by answering them. Sage, okay. Sage is saying, Pamela, what do you think about the LGBTQ community? Because Sage is transitioned from a woman to a boy. So she would like to know, what do you think about the LGBTQ community? He. Go ahead, Pamela.
Well, that's a wonderful question. Thank you so much for asking. That is actually, you know what? What do I think of it? I think that it's beautiful. It's amazing. Wow. There's nothing else that I can say because it's just like I'm Italian. I'm not certain like how that relates to that. I'm just saying that like we're all different and everyone should just be accepted for who they are. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have another question. Will she work for BBC News or CBC News? That's Mr. Dong, Lucky Chuke.
Hello. Honestly, again, wherever the wind blows, you never know. You never know. I love every network. Really, it just depends. Depends what happens.
Okay, okay. So, Pamela, whatever we do, whether you're a podcaster, a journalist, there's times where you get called out and you get criticized for things you say, right?
100.
So my question to you, Pamela, is: have you ever been criticized for? I know you're a positive person, right? We're trying to stay positive, okay? But have you ever been criticized for something that you reported?
For something that I reported on, no, I haven't been criticized on that. I mean, perhaps behind the scenes that I haven't heard of, and that's okay. We all have our opinion, and I mean, as a journalist, when you report on something, you need to report both sides of the story, make sure all voices are equally heard, and so I hope that in all the reports I've done so far, it has been well represented. I hope so. But if we get away from the actual stories that I've reported, I have received negative comments on social media, and I know we were talking.
What? Really? I'm surprised. You got negative comments by who?
Yes.
Where do I gotta go?
The first one was on YouTube.
Okay, well, without saying names, obviously, but I mean, you got negative comments where? On YouTube?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, well, YouTube. Okay, there's a lot of trolls on YouTube. Fans that are also trolls. That's the funny thing. So, guys, we accept everybody, whether you're nice, you're a troll. Everybody's accepted in the house of God. But listen, Pamela, what kind of comments were you getting over here on YouTube?
The one that sticks with me the most is actually this person. I don't know who wrote that I was fake and not real, and I don't think this person knows who I am, so it's not a true claim. But
yeah. What did they say?
That I was fake, that it's not real, that this kindness can be real, and
my God,
and that's something that really hurts me a lot.
It really hurts you. So this must have took a while to get over, right?
It takes how do you say it? For me, it's I read those comments and it's just well, you don't know who I am. And I invite you for coffee after COVID.
Oh my God!
Fun conversation. You'll get to know me. But my point is that no matter what, it's easier to say, oh, we'll just brush it away. But it always hurts somebody, right? Yeah. Especially when someone says that you're fake, and I've gotten that a few times.
Man. But you know what though? That's a common trolling thing though, being fake. Because I saw on TikTok, people were saying, you're acting transgender for attention, all kinds of stuff like that. That's why I was saying there's so much negativity. It's unbelievable. And by the way, Luigi is going live at 8 o'clock, guys, to let you know. He's talking about, he has a lot of stuff to get off his chest. So I'm just giving him a little shout out there. But, you're one of the big things that you did this year, Pamela, seriously, your own project, right? Not ET, not, your own project, Kind Time. Okay, and that's how I found you. I found you through the Kind Time. I saw the Kind Time. I said, "Who's this Pamela Pagano person?" Seriously, Pamela, you want to laugh? I don't know why, but I didn't know who you are. But when I saw who, Pamela, I was scared to talk to you because I'm I don't know, maybe she's really conceited or something. Maybe she's really, and it's the complete opposite. You know what I mean? I'm very, very happy. And I think I had shared one of your videos. And then, and then you're like, oh my God, thank you so much. And every time I would share your video, you would always be really happy and everything. So I'm really happy for that. But like I said, Pamela, tell us a bit about Kind Time, how it started, the seasons, the setup, the sponsors. You could tell us all about it, Pamela.
Oh, well, number one, thank you so much for always sharing the videos and always writing such a positive message with it. It just always makes me smile. I mean, of course, there's more to life than social media and resharing that.
Yeah.
It's just when you're so passionate about something, it's so beautiful to see other people loving it too, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, so about kind time, it's
Okay.
like I said, it's where I interview people who are sharing kindness with the world. So I've had so many amazing people that shared their stories, like people who are talking with the homeless, or people who are rescuing dogs from many different places around Canada and the world,
Yeah.
cancer survivors, so much, the
I
positive
know.
guys, the Montreal runners, where they went across Canada. And so it's just been so incredible to just hear their stories and be inspired by them. And at the end of every interview, I always ask them, what does kindness mean to you?
Exactly. That's a good question.
Thank you. And it's just beautiful to see how, everyone has a different definition of kindness, and we all have a different story.
That's right.
Kindness can be literally anything.
If you do something kind, if you do something positive, usually there's a cause and effect. Usually there's something positive will happen to you, right? If you're just there to hate or put someone down, the odds are it'll come around to bite you. You understand? That's called karma. So we try to act like negativity doesn't exist, but obviously it's there.
Of course.
Don't feed negativity, though. Do you agree with me, Pamela? Like, don't feed it.
I agree. That's like when we go back to that mean comment, right? About, no, Pamela, you're fake.
Yeah. By the way, Sabrina says because they are jealous, only insecure people are mean people. That's right.
Oh, Sabrina, I love you. And so, like, if we go back to that mean comment about the fake there, like, you get to choose how you react, right? Of course, it hurts, like I was saying, but then it's how you choose. Will you react with kindness, or with being negative and fighting back? Not worth it at all. No.
Exactly.
Because your time is so precious here on earth.
Yeah. There's not going to be another February 18, 2021, guys.
Exactly.
Seriously. So make the best of it, guys. Seriously. And if you have money, spend your money. We can't take it with us, guys. We can't take money with us, okay? And don't say I'm rich, guys. I'm not rich, because a lot of people like to say I'm rich, which is not true. So, guys, Melanie said something interesting. She said, kindness doesn't cost anything. Seems that it's more easy to hate than go on the hell home. Exactly. Like I said, guys, hate is usually driven by a couple of things. One being jealousy. One being that it's like you can't get approval, so it's like you create this counterculture, right? And that's what I've been seeing now because social media has been getting so big. And we're going to talk about it, Pamela. I have a question about it. But because social media has been so big, some people are shy. Some people are really confident. The ones that are less confident, the ones that are shyer, maybe they don't have the means to do whatever they want to do, which I understand and everything. But they create this counterculture, right? And that's where you get troll and hating and this, that, whatever. To me, it's a counterculture. And you know what? It's like what they have to understand is that we all want to be friends. You know what I mean? We're all in this together. We all want to be friends. We don't care. Like, if you want to like talk about bologna sandwich, talk about a bologna sandwich. We'll accept you. You know what I mean? And that's the common misconception, right? It's like they're getting us upset, and then we get upset at them. Anyways, I could go and I could do a whole season 4 of the Ange TV show and talk about that. But that's not what we're gonna do today. No. So let's just go through the comments here. Hey, host, do you know how to code C equal? No, I don't know that. One thing I've learned in life is always to be kind to people who are negative, only because it's draining to keep battling someone. Energy runs out. That's right. What is your opinion on the 3 men and okay, do you know about my podcast, Pamela?
3 men in a podcast?
3 men in a podcast.
I do not know.
You do not know. Okay, guys, might as well plug the podcast too. Okay, so guys, me, Luigi from the Agree to Disagree show, and Claudio Capri Comedy, which you've been on his show.
Really?
Yes, the 3-headed monster right there. We have our own podcast, okay? We have our own podcast, and listen to this, Pamela. We talk about men's health and lifestyle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and guys, we do this bi-weekly, by the way, every Wednesday, bi-weekly. So it's been going really good. Yesterday, we talked about cigars and stuff like that. So it was awesome. So just to let you know, Pamela, in case you want to tune in for that. Listen, Pamela, I saw you on Some Good News. I
Yes.
saw that, so I wasn't sure if it's your project or if it's somewhere you work. But please tell me about this Some Good News, because I thought it was the same thing as Kind Time. So please elaborate on that, Pamela.
That is so nice. Well, number one, good job with the podcast. That is wonderful. You three are each very wonderful.
Thank you.
And so about Some Good News. Oh, it's just been so wonderful. So basically, what it is, it's a online good news platform.
Okay.
Which John Krasinski, the actor John Krasinski from The Office, created when the pandemic began.
Mm-hmm.
And he made eight incredible videos filled with good news. Like, I totally,
Wow.
telling you, you need to watch it. They are so beautiful. Even one from the International Space Station. It was so incredible. And
What?
yeah,
Oh my God.
it was amazing. And at one point, he asked people from all over the world to make their own good news segments and to send it in to them or tag them on Instagram.
Great idea. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know when they say pay it forward, that's exactly what's happening right there. That's what I could explain. And that's we got to do more of that. We got to do more of that, and hopefully, 2020 was a bad year, Pamela? In some ways.
I mean, yes, like
Yeah.
we need to think about it, the pandemic and everything, but there's always positive and negative, So
Exactly.
the news platform example is a very positive thing, because for myself, my family, we always discussed, we're like, why isn't there good news being shared in the world? And this platform showed us that it is needed in the world. And so once I created the video for the platform, they shared it on their social media and they liked it, and I was freaking out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness, is that that's real? Oh my gosh. And I still can't believe it. And now we work together a little bit.
Awesome.
Voluntarily with all my heart and soul, because it means so much to me to be making good news videos, and they share it. It's a dream come true.
Literally, it's like the tree in the back of you, Pamela. It's like this 2020, even 2021, it's been an explosion for you, right? Like, just the growth is astronomical. And one thing I want to tell you, Pamela, the quality of the Kind Time, okay, because I watch Kind Time, the quality is impeccable. Is there do you have a production company like filming this?
Yes. So
okay, it's cool. Is it 514 Productions by any chance?
No.
Okay, it's not. Okay. I was just wondering. But the quality, whoever does it, is just amazing. Like, you put something like that anywhere, like, just the fact that it's good quality, it's just like, obviously you're an amazing host. The guests that you get are phenomenal. They go with what you stand for, the positivity. So, Pamela, with all the negativity going on in the world, the craziness, the riots, the QAnon, whatever you call it, these conspiracy guys that have, very, very little verified evidence. But anyways, we're not getting into that. We already did a special on conspiracy theories, by the way, guys. Go check it out. With all the negativity in the world, how do we keep a positive mindset, Pamela? Like, how do we stay positive in times of constant negative? What tricks do you think really worked for you?
Oh, that's a great question. What tricks work for me? I don't really have a trick that I can share with someone. I think it's more like my own mindset and my personality. Like, I've always been like this since I was a kid. But if like somebody wants to choose to practice kindness, I always like tell others to like just do one small kind act whenever you choose, like whether it's holding the door open for someone, or when you go to get your coffee, and you pay for the person behind you in the drive-through, like, you're gonna see how good you feel. And that's just the beautiful warmth, fuzzy feeling that kindness gives to you. So after it ends up like becoming like this bigger and bigger thing, you just love being kind, and
it's addictive.
I swear, it really is. Once you see like the smile that you can bring to somebody's face just by either saying something nice about them that is true, that's something that's very important. I always make sure like I always tell people that it has to be genuine, right? Like
Yeah.
if you don't like something, don't pretend and lie and say, "Oh, I
No,
love
no.
that." No, no, no. Like you have to be genuine and true to your heart. So
Exactly.
that's
Be
what.
yourself. Be yourself, like and that's the problem. Like people they think there's two things I look at. Well, not that I look at, but that society looks at, okay?
Mhm.
Usually it's looks and personality, right, Pamela?
Mhm.
And it's just like some people they feel like they're not good enough, this, that, so it's like I said, I find there's just like a huge problem with low self-esteem, like the confidence level, you know what I mean? So in a way, it's like maybe there's things you could do, right, to stay confident, to stay like, I always tell people keep your mind busy, right?
Mhm.
Keep your mind busy, because if your mind's not busy, what do? You drown in those negative thoughts. You have nothing else to keep you focused, and all those things that are really creating a barrier for you, they just take over. You know what I mean? So what do you think about that, Pamela? What I just said with the people that have a barrier in front of them, like, you know what I mean?
I find that like even before which is okay. It's just I don't usually disagree with people, and it's okay. It's just when you said about the less confident people are the ones who are like sharing that negativity. I don't.
Yeah.
So I think there's also a big factor with those who are really confident who want to bring other people down because they want to be at the top, right? So I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that there's.
Yeah, it's fine. It's completely fine. Yes.
And like with what you just said too, it's
Mm-hmm.
so much like easier said than done for people's confidence. Because I was
Mm-hmm.
there, and I don't know your story. Perhaps you were there too, where
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes.
I was the shyest person you would ever meet. Like Pamela,
Really. That's
10
surprising, but
5 years maybe, like would have never been doing a live, would never be having her own show studying journalism, never, never, ever, ever. Like if someone builds
wow.
a time machine and goes and tells me that in the past, I'd be like, who are you? Don't talk to me.
I know this is like so impressive.
So it's a
Listen,
lot of like
Michael Anchors, okay, he's actually from the UK. He's asking if you could possibly be a guest on your show.
on his show
No,
or
on your show, Kind Time.
oh, that's so funny.
So sweet,
Well,
eh?
connect with me on Instagram and let's see where.
Yes, Michael's DM Pamela. Guys, if you do not have Pamela on Instagram, what are you waiting for, guys? Go follow Pamela Pagano on Instagram. It's tagged to the top. Do you have TikTok, Pamela?
I do have TikTok. Not much
You
content on
do.
there, but yes.
Okay. What is your TikTok, by the way?
I believe it's just Pamela Pagano. Yeah,
Okay, so it's like the same like Instagram, or is it literally Pamela Pagano altogether?
that's a great question. I'm not. I think it's Pamela_Pagano, like Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I will post her TikTok as well. Like, you want to get that following up on TikTok, right?
Yeah. That's,
Do you post content on TikTok?
no, not yet. Not yet. It's
Not yet. So there's no content on your page right now.
well, there's like 4 videos. One actually has 184,000 views.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It was the one with your nonna. It went viral. Yeah. It has 180,000 views.
Yes, my
How
nonna.
did it happen, Pamela? How did it listen, when you uploaded that TikTok, how fast did it grow? Like, did it go like from 1 to 10? Like, just tell me how this started. I want to know about this TikTok. It's an
Me and my
interesting thing.
sister, we posted it on my page, and we're like, oh my gosh, Nana has 1,000 views, and we called Nana. We're like, Nana, oh my God, you're famous on TikTok, and she's like, what is this TikTok? And then after the next day, I woke up and there was like 20,000 views, and then 60,000, and so on, so on. Now 183 and 184,000 views, and we showed my nonna, and we're like, oh my gosh, nonna, careful, if you go to grocery store, people are gonna ask for pictures with you.
Oh my God. You know what though? I actually saw a TikTok. I don't know if you know Paulo Shime.
189.
189, folks. 189. Listen, there's actually somebody that's friends with Claudio. His name's Kyle Jofo. I don't know if you know him.
No.
But he did a TikTok, okay? I'm not going to say what it is because it's a dirty TikTok. It's not a dirty TikTok. It's a vulgar TikTok, and there's kids here. So we're not going to talk about it, but it got like 610,000 views.
Wow, good for him.
Like, it was basically like a shower joke. You know what the shower head, like something to do with that? It got 600,000 views. The guy has like 200 followers. But you know what's incredible, Pamela? Even though your video goes viral, it doesn't mean people are going to follow you. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I know.
Why? Is there something like, I know you're not a social media expert, but I'm just asking, like, why? Why don't they follow you? If they like the video, something tells me people like to see stuff and don't necessarily want to subscribe, like, whatever. They just want to see stuff, okay? Maybe they don't have an account. Maybe they do have an account, but they want their favorite influencers or friends or whatever. They don't want it to be spammed. Like it was one video, right? Maybe they just like that one video. They don't necessarily really like your content. That's maybe an answer.
Exactly. Or like myself, right? There's like some nights where I'm just like, okay, I can't sleep. So I just am scrolling on TikTok and I scroll and I like. And I don't like think of subscribing or anything just because I'm just looking, like, and I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, the human behavior, we're just starting to understand it, but we'll never understand it fully, right, Pamela?
It's
like
crazy.
Why someone likes you, why someone doesn't like you. There's just so much to it. There's so much confusion with like human behavior. I'm telling you, we will never, unless we could literally find out everything about the brain. And I don't know how much % of the brain we actually use and know about, but it's very little. Mm-hmm. So it's a big mystery, Pamela. Listen, Pamela, who is somebody, whether it's a celebrity, an influencer, somebody in media, someone in Hollywood, who do you look up to?
Oh, that's a wonderful question.
Like who inspires you,
Honestly, I'm a cheesy person, but whoever knows me knows that's I am cheesy. It's my mom, my dad, my sister, like those are the people that inspire me. My cousins, my aunts and uncles, like they are just so beautiful, and I love the way they look at life. And so my grandmothers, like they made me who I am. Like without my family, without the strong women that surround me, I wouldn't be who I am today. And they are just so wonderful. But if I have to choose a celebrity, it's always Oprah, because I love her with all my heart and soul. Like
I grew up watching Oprah because my mom watched it. You know what I mean? You know when your parents watch something and it's so good that you just feel like watching it?
Yes, yeah.
Like who doesn't want to see somebody give out gifts to everybody? You know what I mean? Like I remember they used to give out iPads, cameras, money, cars. I was like, I should go on the Oprah show. You know what I mean?
Yes, I love her for the way, like her interviewing style.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love how like she's so nice and so beautiful, but she's also so serious. And so like
exactly,
I need to find that, like,
there hasn't been somebody like Oprah in a while. Hey, Pamela, someone genuinely that came from very, very, how do you say it? Not like, I would say dysfortunate. Is that a word? Like somebody that came from poverty who just like had nothing and just said, I'm going to do this and like I'm going to get out of it and I'm going to build an empire. You know what I mean? So it's a very inspiring Oprah. Nowadays, it's not like the days of like talk shows and everything. It's the viewership has actually been going down and stuff. I don't know why. We're in a pandemic. Like, think about it.
To bring that up one day.
Yeah. But I mean, like, in a pandemic, you would think there would be more people watching talk shows, but there's actually less. The reason for that, Pamela, I would think is probably Netflix and the streaming services.
Of course.
Because they offer a lot of content. And then there's basically a flood of content right now, right? So it's like at the end of the day, you have to pick and choose. People are busy. You know what I mean? You can't take anything personally. If they can't come, they could always watch a replay, right, Pamela?
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and people don't really understand when you make content, you also have to promote that content. It's a whole package. Then there's the criticism, good or bad. There's a lot to it, right? Being on social media, Pamela, there's just like, is it relatively new that you've been very active on social media?
Not relatively new. I mean, for posting every 2 weeks and those interviews, yes, it started last year.
Okay.
It was supposed to start before the pandemic, so this wasn't born because of the pandemic. Kind Time was a project months and months before COVID-19, and then actually the day that we were supposed to film, it had to be canceled because it was the first lockdown that happened.
Okay.
So we had to send out that email saying, unfortunately, we won't be able to do this today, but it will be postponed to a further date. And so that's why season 1 of Kind Time was in this setup like this. And I was gifted this beautiful neon sign from the Neon Kid, and
nice.
and all the interviews were done online with some wonderful souls that were doing beautiful things during the pandemic, or they had done beautiful things before. And then after, once the restrictions lifted, where we were allowed 10 people in a house, that's when the original time was basically. And so, yeah, it was very interesting the way everything happened. Like, I was talking with my family months and months, like even almost a year before this pandemic happened. And we were like, we need to do something with kindness and everything, because that's what your passion is and your love for journalism. You put it together. And I was like, yes, I would love to do that. So we were like, we're going to recreate our living room.
Wow. But I want to know something, Pamela. When you started on social media, right? What did your parents and your boyfriend and everybody around you, did they support you? Like, what was the reaction?
Of course. Like, my mom was so sweet. She was like, how do I make an Instagram account? She's like, I need to follow you now. I was like, okay. So I taught her how to make an Instagram account. And it's always been constant support from everybody, from those I interview, from those I speak to on podcasts, my family, my friends. Oh my gosh, like so beautiful. And I know that they know that I give them the same support and love that they show me. So it's just been this beautiful circle of love, kindness, compassion, empathy. It was really beautiful. Yeah.
So, now we have the curfew, right, Pamela?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm trying to stay positive, but, this curfew is really, it's hurting a lot of people. It's hurting me. It's hurting my friends. It kind of affects my relationship with my girlfriend. I can't really see her as often, you understand? So that hurts a bit, especially that she's someone that has to hug and touch, and you know what I mean? So my question is, there's a mental health crisis going on, guys. We're not gonna hide that. There's a lot of people that are very, very sad, very, very feeling down. Like, what are your thoughts on the whole situation, Pamela? Like, is this all gonna go away like in a month, 2 months, in the summer, when everybody, maybe they're gonna loosen some restrictions? But what is your whole thought about this mental health crisis during the pandemic?
I think this is a really big question that, like, of course, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a doctor. I don't have like the correct answer for this, but my personal answer would really be like, no, like it's obviously not going away right now or anytime soon, this pandemic. But there's always a quote that my mom says, which is to remember to think happy and be kind. And that remember to think happy part is what this time reminds me of right now, because remember to think happy doesn't mean we're always going to feel happy. So right now you may not feel happy because you aren't able to always see your girlfriend. I'm not able to always see my boyfriend, or there's other situations people are going through, right? But if you remember to think happy, which means like, you're feeling sad, but put on your favorite show, or read your favorite book again, or call your friend, or dance, or take a bath. Or
these are great tips. Seriously.
Remember the beautiful things in life. So remember to think happy, because that'll bring you strength and make you get
absolutely. So we have Noemi D is in the building. Is she one of your followers, Pamela?
Me. She's one of my best friends. Yes.
Oh, really? Cool. And we also have Jessica Di Paolo is in the building.
Jessica Di Paolo, yes. Oh.
Listen, it's a very familiar name, Jessica Di Paolo. Was her name Jessica Jonas at one point on Facebook, possibly? I don't know. I think it rings a bell though. But hi, Jessica. So listen, Pamela, social media, it exploded during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the good and the bad about social media, right?
Like everything. Yes.
Exactly. Where do you see social media going in the next? Because if you just like last year, if we would have looked through a magnifying glass, not a magnifying glass, but like a snowball, and see the future, you would never think that social media would be this big. Jessica said she's famous. So my question was, do you think social media is going in the right direction?
Right now, because of the pandemic, I think it has become, there's been a positive change. But that's from my end, right? Because social media, depending which platform, there's all different algorithms linked to it, right?
Yeah.
So we see what we kind of want to see in a way, you know?
Yeah.
So like for me, I like a bunch of positive quotes and I follow all these positive people. And so that's what's given back to me in return. Like when I scroll, that's what I see. So I guess it really, this question is different. Like it could be answered differently for many people, right? For me, I see a positive change because I see a lot of new faces creating positive content, or like you're interviewing me right now, which is about kindness, and that's going to go on someone else's platform and someone's going to see that, click on it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think there is good coming out from social media now. The creation of Some Good News. They have over 1 million followers, and it's just beautiful, right? It's good stuff coming from it. So for me, on my end, it's pretty good. But who knows what other people's answers would be?
Exactly. But, you know, all in all, I think social media has been very helpful. Yes, there is bullies. Yes, there is hate. There's trolls. There's this, there's that. Just like anywhere else. In the workplace, there's bullies. At school, there's bullies.
Sadly, yes, yes.
But like I said, what do you want to do? So, Pamela, do you have any upcoming projects? Is there anything you want to announce? Season 3 of Kind Time? What do you want to plug?
Well, I hope that season 3 of Kind Time will be able to happen soon. Not too sure with the pandemic and all the restrictions right now, but we have to be safe. So hopefully one day that'll be filmed and happen. But for now, something coming out soon is actually tomorrow on Some Good News. Most likely there is a good news story that is going to come out that was filmed here in Montreal. So I'm really excited about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Some Good News tomorrow. Well, it's coming out. What time is it coming out at?
I'm not sure what time, but they said Friday. So tomorrow's Friday.
Okay, so it's tomorrow. So we're going to look out for that. And that's on Instagram, right, Pamela?
Yes, on Instagram.
Instagram, Some Good News, right?
Some Good News, yes.
Some Good News. Listen, I'm really, really proud of you, Pamela. Like I said, you're just doing a lot of networking. You're taking the opportunities. And you know what I could see, Pamela? Because like I said, I have a lot of guests over here. And, you know, just by seeing you have Noemi, you have Gabriella, you have all these people that come here to see you. There's plenty more that came. Even your family came over here. So, guys, let's give a round of applause to the people that support Pamela Pagano.
Yes,
she's genuine. She has a genuine following. Listen, what are you pointing at, Pamela?
My sister has been watching and listening this entire time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, interesting. So, Gabriella Gasparini says, yes, season 3. Okay.
Yes, Gabriella. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I love Gabriella. I love Noemi. Like,
everybody's your best friend, I guess, right? Because you said this person's your best friend, that person's your best friend.
It's actually the truth, though. It's actually the truth. If you look at my phone, it's like literally Gabriella, Noemi.
I am impressed, seriously, Pamela. I'm almost I'm impressed by the support. It's just you know, like wow. And you had a lot of sponsors too on Kind Time. I saw there was a lot of sponsors.
Yes, that's actually so important to talk about. Yes, they made Kind Time season 2 possible because it was them who gifted me the background or the chairs, and oh my gosh, what else? Like the gift baskets for the guests, like all local businesses. And that was so beautiful because during a pandemic, it was like they were helping me and I was helping them, right? Like we were just all helping each other and having everyone come together, like a community of beautiful people, like literally Angelo. Like, I was like amazed. I was brought to tears so many times.
But I noticed that, you know, it's good though. Like, you know, people will say a lot of things. People will say, yeah, it's a clique, it's this, it's that. But at the end of the day, when everybody helps out each other, okay, and everybody, like, if this guy's good at doing neon lights, he's going to do the neon lights, right? If somebody's a good MC, he's going to open for you. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their forte, and we all come together. If there's a DJ that's a good DJ, you put him as a DJ at a party that you're doing. You know what I mean? So you all help out each other, right? So, you know, I'm for that, you know, helping out each other, going to events, networking. You got to mobilize, right, Pamela?
And in the end, you become like this beautiful family. Like this is our community. Like, Angelo, do you live in St. Leonard or Montreal?
I live in RDP.
You live in RDPC. We're like,
Yes.
we're neighbors. We're practically neighbors, okay?
You're
Like,
in where? Laval?
I'm in St. Leonard.
St. Leonard. Okay, I used to live in St. Leonard. Yeah.
And so we're family. So so it's just like so beautiful, like to see the Montreal community, like
Such a small world, like seriously. Guys, I'm telling you one thing. Listen, this is literally the first time we're actually video chatting. Like we were just virtual friends, me and Pamela. You see how God has a plan for us?
Oh
This is literally the first time we're having a conversation. Forget about in person. This is like, it's hilarious, you know. And you know, I noticed during the pandemic we have so many virtual friends, but you know, it's kind of a blessing to me. You know, it's a blessing. It keeps everybody going. You know, and that's what it is. You go with the flow, right, Pamela?
Exactly. And you really embrace those people that make you smile, that share your things and write beautiful
Exactly
about it. Like
if you support someone, the odds are they're gonna support you, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And if not, well, why should you keep supporting if they're not gonna support you? You know what I mean?
Because kindness.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's okay. And you never know why they couldn't write back or they didn't share your thing. That's like,
there's a lot of that. Listen, I talk about this with a lot of guests, but I'm talking about Montreal, by the way. I'm not talking about the US or UK, whatever. There's this big thing with, you know, feeling left out, jealousy. Why did you do with this guy? Why did you get that guy? I don't know if it's not really a St. Leonard thing, but it's a Montreal thing. The jealousy, like, you know, why didn't you pick me? You know, like, at the end of the day, do your own thing. You know what I mean? Do your own thing. The opportunities are going to come. There's plenty of space for everybody, right, Pamela?
100%. Yes, 100%. And most of the time, it's for my situation is I posted on Instagram, and after I am beyond blessed with people writing, I want to help. I want to.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they came in like a shower over there.
Yeah.
They're like the sponsors. I want to do this. Look, somebody just said over here, Sabrina Arcaro, I believe, Sabrina A, said Tommaso Di Paolo, CPA, will sponsor season 3 if you'd like. There you go.
I love them so much.
That's beautiful. Like, listen, we have 3 men in a podcast, and we're you know, we're looking for sponsors. So, and somebody's just coming out and saying, look, we're open to sponsoring you. Like, that's just fantastic, Pamela. You're a spark of brightness. You're like a shooting supernova star. I'm not trying to make you cry with all this compliments, but I'm just saying, everywhere you go, you just, you know, you emulate brightness and positivity.
You, and that is what I hope to share with the world, right? So
exactly, the world needs to see Pamela Pagano.
Or Montreal, or I'm just happy to share that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So listen, Pamela, I just want to close with this. What can we expect with Kind Time season 3? Because we're all excited about it, especially me.
Well, I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly, the only thing I hope for Kind Time season 3 is for it to continue being as genuine, as pure, and as kind as it has been. Yeah.
Okay. And like I said, new guests, right? Like there's plenty of new guests. Wow, I can't wait. When is it supposed to start season 3? You're not sure yet, Pamela?
No idea. I don't
plan
anything.
But season 2 is still playing. Like there's a few episodes left, right?
Yeah, there's like a few. There's a lot of episodes left. Like another, like 4 or 5. But since I post them bi-weekly, it'll be another 8 or 10 weeks of Kind Time season 2.
Okay, guys, we still have a lot of season 2. I thought it was almost done. Season 2 it barely even started, guys. So season 2, Kind Time, guys, go watch it. Watch Some Good News tomorrow. There's a new episode, Pamela said, so stay tuned for that, guys.
A new episode, not a new episode. Oh my goodness, it's because an episode is with John Krasinski. That is
okay.
I wish that there will be another one, but he does them sometimes. But there's a new video.
Okay, there's a new video. Pardon me. There's a new video. So Pamela, seriously, thank you very much for coming on. I admire your honesty. I admire your courage. Not everybody could do that, right? You just come on and you barely even talk with somebody, and the chemistry and you know what I mean? So thank you very much for coming, Pamela. Thank you all of Pamela's friends, family, supporters. Thank you everybody who tuned in on my end as well, guys. You guys are all amazing. I'm pretty sure I kept up with the chat. Some of you guys are saying I wasn't keeping up, but I'm pretty sure I went through everything. So really, really awesome. Let's give a round of applause to the chat, guys, and Pamela's friends. Guys, we are signing off now. Like I said, Pamela is available on Instagram. Go and follow her, okay? Follow Pamela Pagano. Watch Kind Time. Watch her stuff. She's an amazing person. I'm glad I met her. And Adelia Canuto came in here. Thank you both. This was so amazing. Okay, Adelia, is this like a relative?
No, another one of my best friends.
Marona San. I can barely say I have one best friend, and you have like 6.
Can I tell you something? There used to be a time where I used to eat my lunch alone in the washroom. Okay?
Get out of here.
Yes, every single day in high school, there used to be a time. And so every single person that's in my life right now who shows me love and compassion and empathy, like they are so important to me because I once knew how it felt to not have any of that. So Adelia, Noemi, Gloria, Gabriella, Sabrina, everyone. Oh my goodness. Gina, Nick, Piero, Ariana.
Yeah, you gotta shout out the boyfriend too.
Yes, like
your nonna went viral on TikTok. She helped you.
Yes, my nonnas, my parents, like it's, you know, there will always be times of darkness, but just hang in there and you think kind and excuse me, if you think happy and be kind, then good will come.
I want to give a little shout out, by the way, since we're on the topic of kindness. I want to give a shout out to Mike Lucci because, you know, he's been a mentor for me, you know, since I started. We go way back, me and Mike. And I want to give a shout out to him because he taught me one thing, just one thing that you need to be positive. If you think positive, you're going to go a long way. There's nothing that could take you down. So that's all I wanted to say. Sabina says, sunshine always peeks through. That's absolutely right. And Raul just gave me a shout out. He said, follow Ange on TikTok. That's right, guys. I do have TikTok. It's the Ange TV show. The same like you see on my YouTube channel name. And yeah, so like I said, thank you very much, Pamela, for coming. You were awesome. Everybody was awesome here, guys. I think we'll give a round of applause again. And listen, Pamela, you're open to coming back, right?
Thank you very much.
I'm saying you're open to coming back, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, listen, whenever we have a topic that has a lot to do with positivity and this angle and we need like a professional, we're definitely going to call you, Pamela, okay?
I would love that. That is my field, yes.
Okay, no problem. He saved the cat, Mike. Okay, I think Sabina, is she talking about Mike Lucci?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, so you saved the cat. That's something you I didn't know. Pamela, thanks so much for being a genuine person. Good night. Nice to meet you, Pamela.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Wow. Thank you, Angelo. This was
no
really
problem.
Great.
It was my pleasure, Pamela.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys.
Bye.
Me and Pamela are signing out. If you guys have any more questions, you could just DM Pamela on Instagram. And again, thank you very much for coming. All right, guys. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Okay? You watched at least 2 minutes, so it'll work. Because, you know, YouTube is very fussy with the subscribers and everything. Okay, guys. Kaden, what's up, buddy? I see you, bro. Okay, guys. Take care. Hasta la vista. Me and Pamela are signing out. Ciao, guys. Ciao.